Homecoming. Shaking with rapture, I leaned against a wall to steady myself in contemplation. I am forever grateful to the generous spirit that blesses me, and I would be content, but this unfolding mystery is more unsettling than the storms that laid waste my dreams. What is this obsession that has me passing hours in dialogue with my inner self? This yearning has raised me from misery and guided each step of my ascension. The same power that rebuilds my dreams puts a spring in my step and a song in my heart. But who is the I that sings? Am I in servitude to a lofty destiny I have yet to fully appreciate? Am I the prophet of old returning with a sacred assignment? Or a clever fox casting a net of illusions? Would I be such a fool to chase my tail and grow dizzy in such fantasies? But would I refuse such a mission if truly offered? And is it merely a doubting fear that hinders me now? In what depth of contentment can I rest unless I find the answers to these preposterous questions? Bewildered, I journeyed across the globe to an ancient monastery high in the mountains of Lebanon, where I hoped to unravel this mystery of the ethereal presence speaking with such passion through me. From the Mediterranean Sea, a winding trail hugged the edge of a deep canyon as it climbed ever higher to the distant village of Bishari, nestled between mountains like a rare jewel on the bosom of the earth. At the road's lofty apex, constrained between towering granite peaks and steep canyon cliffs, the monastery lay suspended between worlds. As I approached, stone walls emerged from the surrounding forest that led me into a subterranean cavern and to the tomb of Khalil Gibran. It was evening by the time I reached the monastery, and I was left to sit alone in meditation. Exhausted by the long journey to this ancient land, I relaxed. Closing my eyes, I sank into the inner realm. In the silence, a familiar spiritual presence enveloped me. I couldn't name it or remember precisely when I'd been here before, but my soul knew this monastery, and my bones could feel that I belonged. Here I was, a perfect stranger in a strange and distant land. Home again. My tears flowed with joy, and I cried out, "This night in Bishari, the mountains of Lebanon, sleep in silence." But not I. Even here, in the home of my deeper self, my mind has me weighing my thoughts. Why did I come? What is this need that follows me from city, through valley, to mountaintop? This hunger is unrelenting. Even in fullness, I find no peace. The fascination of my youth has grown into an enigma that gives me no rest. I have lived and learned to trust the flow of nature, but still this need has me probing the pond with my staff. With tireless patience, my soul awaits my surrender, but I would rather be a solver of riddles and puzzles. Yet my folly is in my search, for my seeking mind goes on agitating the surface, thus prolonging its pursuit, while my depth smiles in silence. If I must search, let my search begin in surrender to the perfect peace within. For is not peace the most precious treasure, and all others nothing without her blessing? To be intimate with my soul, I must be patient and release my burden. Let me put down the staff and linger long enough for the pond to settle. Perhaps then I may meet my true self, emerging from the depths. I left the monastery and walked to my room in the midnight darkness. My eyes were heavy and my senses hazy as I laid my body to rest. I cast one lone vision seed into the wishing well of my night-bound soul and surrendered my mind to its source.